Today's session of Journey and Wellbeing is all about space clearing. I've had quite a heavy day. It's been intense at times on many levels, dealing with lots of different things. Some physical, some emotional, some material, relationships, lots going on. And that affects my own internal consciousness and the people around me and the other people that aren't even around me that are, it has an effect upon my well-being and upon the well-being of everyone here. And we've all felt it, haven't we? We've all gone into a place and felt good. Oh, we sensed the atmosphere. Maybe it was a beautiful cathedral or at a party or, in somewhere in nature, and you feel that. You feel, an ancient stone circle or something, a holy well, you feel some energy, you feel some atmosphere, you sense it. And we've all experienced the opposite as well, where we go somewhere, we don't like the vibe so much. So we can change, we can bring about a change by using space clearing techniques. And I've been fortunate in my life to study with some of the world's leading experts in this. So we'll talk a little bit about some of the experts as we go. So we're going to look at several techniques today. And the first one is taught to me by Colin Bloy, the founder of Fountain International. And certainly one of the leading healers and dowsers on his time on Earth. And Colin taught a very simple technique, meditation visualization technique for bringing about cleansing. So if you like, we can do this now. You just sit relaxed, a few deep breaths. Improves the brain's ability to visualize. Though we can just imagine, we can just think about these things as well. So we invite into our space the pure goodness, however you see that. If it is God, if it is the divine, if it is just the goodness in the universe, all that is good. And we invite that like a beautiful light into the heart of our home, to the heart of wherever we are. And feel that infinite healing power blessing us and blessing this space, and radiating out in all directions, like a beautiful fountain would radiate out, a beautiful light, that healing water. And feel that healing and cleansing flowing out from your space, throughout the world, throughout the universe. And may that healing be blessed by the greatest good of all. May that healing flow for the greatest good of all. We ask that anything that needs to be cleansed may be done so effortlessly in accordance with divine will for the greatest good of all. And so may it be. So a technique like that, you don't need any tools for it, you just need your own consciousness. And if you look at some of the stories of Colin Bloy and people that followed him, such as Hamish Miller, and Chris Street, Paul Broadhurst, their escapades around the world using similar practices. So that's a wonderful technique to do so. Hey, let's look at some more, shall we? Let's look at the use of sound. All cultures use sound. We're going to look at music as episodes separately, but one of the reasons they use it is to cleanse space, for sure, to cleanse space. There's different techniques, different cultures use different tools. You find these bells, very high-pitched, high-frequency bells. They're sometimes played, a slightly different bell, but sometimes played by some devotional texts. And the sound of the bells, the high pitch and the chanting can be very effective as well to purify space. One of the great mantras of purification, the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When we were in Australia with the old folk, they would have the sticks, the clap sticks. I don't have my clap sticks to hand, but just 2 bits of wood they would hit together. They said this repelled the serpents. So if you're out in the bush, they mean the serpents both physically, a lot of poisonous snakes in Australia, but also metaphorically. Yeah? To cleanse that energy, and of course the didgeridoo, that deep tone of the didgeridoo or the drum. So the highest frequencies would be the bells or the flute, that sort of sound, or the high voice. The lowest frequencies would be the... And it really is that principle of intention, and the sound brings the healing. So as you hit the drum, as you hit the rattle, as you hit these bells, I love wearing these bells on my feet as I walk about every foot of the prayer. You can use them together. Sounds like a religious procession in India or something, doesn't it? Or even maybe the Morris men have the bells. You'll find these in all cultures. Spent time with a great friend of mine recently, Graham Game, who again is a real expert at sacred medicine. And he talks about the power of the rattle, you know. So one thing that you might do is move about your space. I'm not going to do it today because the camera's just here, but get into the corners. I've been cleaning today. We had that great episode on cleaning and space cleansing. Space clearing, it really goes hand in hand with it. One goes with the other. So many instruments that you can use. Clapping. If you haven't got any instruments, clap into the corners. Dissipates the energy. In Japan, if you see a concert, they will often do this, the wave. Because you know when there's been a fantastic song or piece of music and you're in that silence, and then people clap and it dissipates it. Sometimes you just want to sit in that vibration. The sound healing tools, of course, are very sophisticated around the world, such as this. It's a singing bowl made of 9 different metals. Intention plus the sound, so we ask that healing may radiate out. A wonderful tool for cleansing. Let's talk about water. This is some holy water here from the Chalice Well in Glastonbury. I had a shower earlier on before I filmed this. I really felt I needed to cleanse myself, and you can use the holy water as well. Flick it, flick it, flick it around you, flick it around you. Salt is again something used sometimes to put around your space to cleanse it. You might see up here this wonderful orgone generator. Let's just bring it down so you can see it. It's a piece of work, isn't it? Contains organic and inorganic compounds stabilised by the crystal to generate that energy field, a harmonious energy field, to bring about balance and healing. Now we can use herbs very effectively as well, and they have been done so in all traditions. Let's just turn this on here. Frankincense, hey? We haven't got smell-o-vision, but it's a way that you can use essential oils in these burners here, and you know, radiate out that scent. But there's other methodologies as well that have been used for many years. This is white sage, favoured by Native American people. So what I'm going to do here is from the candle of unity. I light the sage. Sometimes this is used in addition with calling on the power of the different kingdoms, as Graham Game and Stephen Ash have taught me. Or you can just use the sage around in a clockwise direction, a sunwise direction in your room, in your space around you. May you be blessed. May you be cleansed. May you be healed. And so may it be. It's a beautiful thing. Charcoal. This is a charcoal here, which I'm going to light. Again on the candle. A very effective way. One of my great buddies and teachers, Christian Kyriakou, the House Whisperer, is certainly one of the world's leading experts at this sort of thing. And this is one of the things that Christian taught me. In actual fact, I've got some of his special blend. But when you light the charcoal there, you have to give it a little while to burn and to get hot. So let's come back to that one. Palo Santo. Again, I wish you could smell this stuff, but this is a sacred wood from South America. And you just light it like so, you see? And then again, just waft it. I mean, this bit here has cost a small fortune. I think you often get small little bits of it, but there we go. Use that in the ceremonies over the years. That big bit's still going. Aura sprays. You can put essential oils and other essences, vibrational essences, such as the rainbow essences from Stephen and Renata Ash. And then again, just go around your space. Sometimes you can't light a candle, maybe that you're in somewhere with fire regulations, but you can go around yourself, cleansing your space, cleansing the space all around you with such a tool there. And also, I'm a big fan of incense, but the thing about incense is you've got to get good quality incense. If you're burning something that's made with synthetic nasties, then that's not going to do much good for your health. One of my favourites here, I mean there are several favourites I like for incense. This is the Mother's Fragrances, and this is Prem. This is from the Sri Aurobindo ashram, I believe. Oh God, Prem means love. So again, I just like that from that place of oneness. With incense, you shouldn't blow it out with your mouth. It's said that there's impurities within the gut, so you just give it let it light it. Always waft it out, like so. Cleansing the space, cleansing the space. I mean, I'm feeling better already. I hope you are. And what I'm going to do is go around the house with as much as I can do. Let's prop this up with some of these modalities. Of course, you can combine them. You can go around with incense, something that Christian Kyriakou recommends. To go around with incense and to bless the home. So I just finish with a technique taught to me by Stephen Ash, which is a wonderful thing. And Stephen grew up on a reservation in Canada with his father Pa, who was a medical doctor, and learnt so much from the indigenous people and has continued to learn. A great man, Stephen Ash. So one of the things that Stephen does when he cleans, he says, I love cleaning because I clean with the medicine wheel. So we've lit the incense here, it's nice and hot, and I'm going to add, this is Christian Kyriakou's special preparation here. He calls it the crud buster. Crud buster. Get rid of all that. Or can you see straight away? I pop that on, and you can get some really nice blends. It's a place in Glastonbury called Star Child. They do some lovely blends of incense. Again, you know, you do get what you pay for in a sense. But can you see that there? You have to be very careful because that charcoal will be hot. So you can have oh yeah, special. You see that? That's really going for it. So Stephen will clean his house. He'll cleanse his house with the medicine wheel. So Stephen will start with the east and call upon the blessings of the east and the air. Then turn to the south, call upon the blessings of the fire. Turn to the west and call upon the blessings of the water. Turn to the north and call upon the blessings of the earth. Call upon the Great Spirit, the highest power, pure consciousness, the greatest good. pure love. Call upon the Earth Mother, the Divine Mother, the Sacred Feminine, and call upon that space within us. Really, I suppose that is space clearing, the ultimate space clearing. It is connecting to who we truly are and remembering who we truly are. And then from there, may love, light and peace radiate out in all directions. Om Shanti.